it's Nikki of the Wealthy Woman Within. Welcome back to Tapping into the Oracle. And I'm starting off today with the most exciting message for you. So I've had quite a few of you reach out to me and just tell you how affected you are by these videos and how they're helping. And first off, I just really want to say thank you. That really touches me and it just fills me with joy because that is why I do these videos. And some of you have been asking me, do I have the tapping scripts that I use at the end of the videos? And honestly, when I do the tapping with you, those words just flow straight from my heart. But since you are asking, I am always just called to give. This is what I love to do, is give tools that support you in your work and in your gifts. And so I am responding to your call. So I have decided that I am going to create a group on Facebook for you, for Lightworking ladies. In fact, I'm going to call it the Lightworking Ladies Lounge. And what we're going to do there is come together and really I will share these videos and I will also share the scripts, because the reason we do the tapping at the end of each video is to help you to work through the resistance that comes up to following the divine guidance that's given. And so I'd love for this to really become a place where we can be open with each other as light workers and soulpreneurs who have our own business. I really want this to be a place where we can support each other and share when we have resistance and how we moved out of this, and really just be there as the light workers that we are and shine light on others. So I will start that group, and if you're interested in joining, you can look up Lightworking Ladies Lounge, and I will, you can send a request to join, and let's see, I'll have to set like a secret password or something. If I set a secret password, I will make it Tapping into the Oracle, because that's what we're doing here. So let's dive into this week's Tapping into the Oracle, because it is so perfectly aligned with creating this group to support you. So this week, my Lightworking lady, when I tuned into your energy and just asked my angels to speak to me, to let me know what it is that you'd really been working on, the energy that you'd been sitting in, and kind of what was coming up that was challenging you, you won't be surprised by this card. So in the last week, what's really been coming up for you and giving you a bit of a struggle is sensitivity, and is your own sensitivities, your own sensitive nature, and all of the feelings and emotions that come up for you on the daily. Am I right? So yes, absolutely. This resonated with me as well. And certainly I've been feeling it in this last week. And what I wanted to say was, first off, if you look at the angel there, so Archangel Haniel, and she is our Archangel, right? She is the one that's always with us because she is the Archangel of your spiritual gifts and intuition. So how beautiful is that, that she's showing up for us right now? So she is really, her sole purpose is to help you to open up to these gifts in a natural way, to really embrace them. And she has this beautiful feminine, flowy kind of moon energy, and just really embodies grace. And you can see that the image of her in the picture. And the very first thing that came through that she wanted me to point out to you were the swans. So if you look at the card there, kind of right behind Haniel and the harp that she's playing, there are two swans. And swans are a gorgeous symbol. They're a symbol of lifelong commitment and loyalty. And the way that's being presented to you here is saying that your gifts, your spiritual and intuitive gifts, those sensitivities that you feel, those are something that you did make a commitment to. So when you came into being, when you decided to be on this earth in this lifetime, you chose how you wanted to show up. And one of the ways that you chose to show up is that you wanted those gifts. You wanted those spiritual, sensitive, intuitive gifts. And you recognized that that was going to be a part of you and your journey throughout this lifetime. So this week, this is really, it's like it's just coming front and center. Your gifts of sensitivity and intuition are just out there. There is no hiding anymore. And so this is naturally just bringing up some of that beautiful sensitivity, because it's so natural to wonder, how are people going to react? How are they going to treat me? And will I still be included? And what Haniel is saying to you here is that, yes, because these gifts are a part of you, because you made that commitment to them, she's really asking you to step up into that and to really not pay attention to the noise that's around you, because this is your journey. It's your journey that you signed up for. So having that level of commitment to yourself is what you are being asked to do here. And it's just really being highlighted and brought to the front this week. But she's saying, if you look at the card, all through the card, not only in Archangel Haniel herself, but all through the card in the background, there's these beautiful, statues. They look like goddesses to me. And each of them, if you notice, they have a different instrument that they're playing. And so this is really a message to you that your gifts, the way that they're showing up for you right now, it's like your own beautiful soul music, right? You are going to be different from everybody else in how their music is played. Your music is going to come from you in your own unique way. And to really embrace that, call on that feminine, graceful energy that Haniel is offering you when you play your music, when you bring your gifts out into the world. That's what you're being asked to do here, is step into that with such grace and ease. And she is there for you as a guide. And really, it will be healing once you do. You can release the struggle, because if you look at that whole card, it's just filled with green. There's all the different shades of green of, being outside in nature. And green, of course, is healing. And so that message really is to let go of the struggle and the worry about showing up as fully you, and step into the gifts that you came here to bring into not only your life, but others' lives. And you will go through a healing that is just revitalizing to you when you can come into that place. And Haniel is offering herself as your guide to embracing your spiritual and intuitive gifts. And the message for you going into the next week, the way forward from all that's been coming up with those gifts, is actually from Archangel Jeremiel. And Jeremiel is saying life review. And what I love about this, so Archangel Jeremiel is the angel of transition and change, but really big change, like those moments where your life will never be the same again. So huge, major life changes. So really, he is here partnering with Archangel Haniel and you at this time, and he's saying, this is how we're going to move forward. I want you to look back on your life and look for those big moments. So he's saying with life review here is that look back and really allow to kind of come from your heart, come from the back of your mind, of your memories. Allow to come forth memories of when you were really fully filled with passion. So if you look at his cloak there, there's kind of that swirling red to his tunic. And red is passion and drive. And so that's the first thing he wants you to look at is, when was it that you were just filled with this passion and drive? And when was it that you could get so immersed into something? It was just like it made your heart beat faster to do it. You were so excited to do that. It would seem like almost, it's like it looks like a heart. His tunic always looks like a heart to me in that image. So it's like your life blood, right? It's saying, what were those moments where you realized that this is it? And I want to offer you here, since Haniel just came up with the spiritual gifts, is really he's saying, what were those moments? Were the moments when you were filled with passion and vitality and joy for doing something truly unique and special? Were those the moments where you said yes to your gifts? Or were they the moments where you started your business, your soulpreneur business? Was that a moment? And he wants you to highlight those memories of the past that were so key to your gifts and how you can show up now. And that's where the two are coming together. Because if you look at those moments, those are the moments that are gonna light your way, right? He has a torch in one hand and he's saying those are the moments that are gonna be a guiding light for you. When you go through those times of struggle and doubt, remember back, think about those times that, yes, when I first learned how to do this healing modality and was able to bring this to people, I knew I would never be the same. I was touching people's lives in a new way. So what was that for you that can be a torch in times of darkness? And his whole wings there, they're just filled with this beautiful soft yellow. And I get this image of his wings just wrapping around you as you go forward, because he wants you to know that those moments where you were sparked with that passion and realized that your gifts really were of value, he was there with you. And he is showing me those wings around you as saying, he hasn't left. He is still there. He has been walking with you by your side to help you bring these gifts forward into the world, into your work. And allow that to really become part of your journey now, because that soft yellow is all about self-belief and worth and value. And so he's saying, as we walk this journey together and use those moments that were life-changing as our torch, as our light forward, then you can know that what you're doing has value and worth, and that will just fill you with optimism and joy, and you will be able to move forward. So that is this week's message for you. And I want to, of course, do a wonderful EFT tapping round with you now, in case you are feeling still a little bit of that unsureness, of that resistance coming up to fully stepping into your gifts and being seen for those. So tap through the points with me, if you will. I came here to do something important. I came here for a bigger purpose. I signed up for this. So now that it's being presented to me, this path forward with my gifts front and center, I have to admit, it freaks me out a little bit. Because on one hand, I want this so badly. It's my birthright. It's who I am at the core. It's my soul's music. But on the other hand, there's all this shadow. How will people react? Will they judge me? Will I have to let go of some friends or family? Will this affect my life in a negative way? And I'm honoring that, yes, I feel both parts of that. Blessed and excited to have these gifts, and freaked out and unsure what to do with them. But it's very clear from the angel's message that I can let go of the worry and the fear. Because they are with me. My angels and guides. They are walking with me on this path. And they are helping me every step of the way. And that I know I can trust. My ego, my thinking mind, I don't always know or want to trust that. But my heart and my soul and the angels, those messages I can trust. So I'm going to choose to trust, to listen to the guidance and trust in this path. I can't do it all alone. And now I know I don't have to. These gifts are mine. They're my birthright. And I am here to share those gifts. So I choose to step forward on this path. One day at a time, one step at a time, I choose to move forward. And I choose my gifts. And I choose my authentic self. And I choose to shine as me. So just take a breath and let that in. Because this is really a moment to be savored, right? This is a moment where you're literally saying yes to stepping into the soul work that you came here to do. And so that is exciting and that should be celebrated. So take a moment to celebrate this choice that you're making and carry that with you and carry those memories of why you came here and what lights you up as a torch as you move forward this week. And join me in the Facebook group, the Lightworking Ladies Lounge, and I will see you there so we can help each other move forward and share our gifts in a beautifully empowered way. So until next week, this is Nikki Diaz of the Wealthy Woman Within. I'll be tapping with you again soon. Bye for now.